It's scary to watch. Holy shit, it's like seeing a crack pipe in your Uber driver's passenger seat. The fuck is wrong with this guy? Yo, he is lunching, nigga. I watched Donald Trump in a press conference, and this motherfucker had all the media gathered, and this nigga literally asked the media to their face to stop finding shit out. I was like, yo.
We gotta understand that time is over. Black people, we already had our time. We already had the first black president. Now it's time for the first flaming hot Cheeto president. The little orange boys and girls know that they too can make it. That's why for tonight's hair, I look like a civil rights leader, because that's what I need to be looking like to the police. Like. But it's new shit now. Trump is in there. And Trump didn't wait. We didn't have to worry. Trump was finna do. Trump got on that shit immediately.
Thank you very much, everybody. We have a lot of big signings, good signings, one in particular, which we'll save for the end. And I'll ask Will to go over these individually, and we can see how we do.
Yes, sir. First, for your review, we have 56 sub-cabinet level appointments. This includes probably most notably 7 ambassador appointments. Those will be the first ambassadors, I believe, that you've transmitted to the Senate.
Okay, and they're very good. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Second, we have acting designations. We're actually designating Doug Collins to be the acting leader of both the Office of Special Counsel and the Office of Government Ethics.
You know Doug, everybody, I think? He was in charge of the fake impeachment hearings, remember? That I won very conclusively. Fake charges by the radical left Democrats. Okay.
Next, sir, the Federal Executive Institute is a program that was set up during the Johnson administration to train senior-level government bureaucrats. As you've identified repeatedly in the last few years, the senior levels of our federal government are not adequately serving as stewards of taxpayer dollars, so we're recommending zeroing out that program effectively.
We're actually getting rid of a few programs that are just a waste. Just really a waste.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have an executive order relating to the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. As you've repeatedly identified, the way that this act has been enforced over the years has been devastating to American business opportunities and business competitiveness abroad. We are essentially ordering the Department of Justice to use its prosecutorial discretion in a way to ameliorate the negative effects of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, to allow Americans to do business abroad, and to allow our foreign partners to do business with Americans without fearing unjust prosecution.
And for those of you that know this, it turned out to be, it sounds good on paper, but in practicality it's a disaster. It means that if an American goes over to a foreign country and starts doing business over there, legally, legitimately, or otherwise, it's almost a guaranteed investigation, indictment, and nobody wants to do business with the Americans because of it. Nobody wants to do business. They say, look, we can deal with China, they can do whatever they want. We can deal with Russia, we can deal with anybody, and we have a normal life. You deal with America, the FBI gets over there. They don't investigate death and murders on the street in New York and Los Angeles. They go over and investigate a business guy trying to do business. So it made it very, very hard from a practical standpoint to make deals. They want to deal with the Americans, but they don't want to be under investigation every time they speak to an American, every time an American makes a phone call to somebody in a different country. It's a disaster for this country. And I guess it was a Jimmy Carter concept, and it sounds so good, but it's so bad. It hurts the country. And many, many deals are unable to be made because of it. Nobody wants to do business because they don't want to feel like every time they pick up a phone, they're going to jail. So we'll sign this, and it takes courage to sign it because you only get bad publicity when you sign it. It sounds so nice. The title is so lovely. but it's an absolutely horror show for America. So we're signing it because that's what we have to do to make it good. Okay, thank you. It's an important one. It's going to mean a lot more business for America.
What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank. Involved, excuse me, my turn. You said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me.
The total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
And your father was never considered smart. He was never considered a good senator. He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass. Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to, you're a nasty person. Don't be rude. I'm not going to give you a question. You are fake news.
If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
She was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out... Wait a minute. I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
His visceral response to attack people on their appearance, short, tall, fat, ugly. My goodness, that happened in junior high. Are we not way above that? Would we not all be worried to have someone like that in charge of the nuclear arsenal?
Mr. Trump?
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there.
Day one, Trump was on his shit. He announced his motherfucking cabinet. It was Hitler, Satan, Darth Vader. God damn, Trump. What the fuck is you gonna do? He showed up with stormtroopers and shit. Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, this motherfucker is bugging. And then, I'm not even making this up, his lips started sweating. His lips. Have you ever seen a motherfucker's lip sweat? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga's lips? It's like if you're on a plane, right? You ever been on a plane? I get scared to fly. I do it all the time. I be scared on there. And sometimes the plane will hit turbulence. And then I get nervous. But I always look at the flight attendant, and she looks calm, and it makes me feel calm. But if that bitch's lips were sweating... terrifying. Like, yo, nigga, why are your lips sweating? What do you know? And then, I'm not even making this shit up. This motherfucker grabbed the podium and he goes, you don't know how scary the things I read in my briefings are. And I was like, holy shit, man. You ain't supposed to tell us that, bro.
Trump don't give a fuck. Trump don't follow nobody's rules. The president is supposed to be at the White House. Our president is wherever the fuck he wanna be. He in New York, he in the South, playing golf. Our president don't give a fuck. They used to say, will your president be awake at 3 o'clock in the morning to answer the phone? If it rings, shit, yeah, our president is up. Our president is a vampire. That motherfucker sent 23 tweets at 12:30. What the fuck is you talking about? That motherfucker is on it.
That's bad leadership. Even as a parent, you think I'm gonna sit my kids down? Hey, little man, come here real quick. I want to holler at you for a second. Yo, I'm 3 months behind on the rent, nigga, and I am worried. Very worried. Go to school and have a productive day, nigga. I was just thinking out loud, getting some shit off my chest. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? This is bad, man.
If they had a nice, sensible president. Now we finna see what America is like with a motherfucking bully in that bitch. Trump don't give a fuck. The president's supposed to think of something, then talk about it with the Senate and the Congress, pass a bill, and then do it. Trump don't give a fuck. Trump sent off 50 missiles to Syria while he was in his bathroom with an Xbox One controller. See what they say when they see that shit.
Jesus Christ. All this motherfucker's ideas sound like high people ideas. Like he doesn't think these things through before he tells us. He just tells us what he's thinking as soon as it occurs to him. This shit sounds nuts. I'm gonna go to China and I'm gonna get those jobs from China and bring them back here to America. For what, nigga? So iPhones can be $9,000? Leave that job in China where it belongs. None of us want to work that hard. What the fuck is he thinking? I want to wear Nikes. I don't want to make them shits. What the fuck are you doing? Stop trying to give us Chinese jobs.
Trump don't give a fuck. That motherfucker is on it, whatever the fuck it is. Barack Obama was in office 8 years. He did 8 things. He was in office 8 years. He did 8 things. Trump been in office 100 days. He done 100 fucked up things. Every time he wake up, he just signed another fucked up piece of paper. Wait till they see this when they wake the fuck up, since they want to talk.
I am going to bring back coal. Coal? I'm not even exaggerating. I have never in my life even seen a fucking lump of coal. I honestly don't even know what coal is for. If you're gonna have motherfuckers digging around in the dirt looking for shit, find me some truffles, nigga. That's what I'm about. And these truffle prices are getting out of control. If it gets any worse, I'm gonna be back down to regular butter like everybody else.
Trump do not sleep. He don't play by no rules. He don't care what the rules. History Month, he don't even know which niggas is which. He thought Ben Carson was Frederick Douglass. Some of y'all don't even believe me. He looked right at Ben Carson. He said that Frederick Douglass has been doing a great job. He's been getting more and more recognition every day. He looked right at Omarosa and said, and Harriet Tubman has been doing a great job out there in the community as well.
Terrible, terrible job. This motherfucker hit North Korea with rap battle threats. Fire and fury, like, yo! Yo, what are you doing?
It's fucked up. It's getting dangerous out there. As black people, minorities, we used to just being able to watch the news a little bit and then walk off. Not with Trump. Niggas is watching the news like it's the playoffs. Did they say anything about niggas yet? We got one more day then, one more day. Hispanic people, since y'all in here, I'm gonna let y'all know. Black people is y'all's friends. If they come after y'all, they got to come after us. And I can say that because we know if they start coming after y'all, we next anyway. Don't worry, Hispanic people. We will open up that Underground Railroad so quick. We got the blueprints.
Yeah, President Donald Trump he has a great heart for America, and he has not just a great heart for America, but a great vision. He wants to see the country doing well, and he's doing everything in his power to bringing back jobs into America, and not only bringing back jobs to America, but continue making the country a great nation, and not just a great nation, but a country where um, a country that is respected. Um, and he's doing everything in his power in working with Elon Musk in cutting down costs. I recently heard something about $5,000 check will be sent back to people based on the savings um, from the cost cutting. I don't know if that is true, but if that is to be the case, then that would be nice, right? But I mean, we can't verify that if that is true. But if that is the case, then it will be really really awesome. If that's the case, it will be really really awesome. It will be really 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 awesome. It will be really really awesome. you know, and cutting costs, I mean, it has its pros and its cons, right? But at the end of the day, all what they're literally doing is for the, um, at the end of the day, right? All what they're literally doing is for the benefit of America, you know. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people don't like it, but at the end of the day, right, it is something that will benefit the country as a whole, not just the country, but that will benefit everyone. At the end of the day, it is for the um, benefit of the nation. You know, one of the things that President Donald Trump uh, signed into law, which is really really good. Like, you might disagree with a lot of things. One of the things that is really really good is the sovereign wealth fund. A sovereign wealth fund is a fund. Um, is a sovereign wealth fund is a fund created to really, um how can I put it? A sovereign wealth fund is a fund that is created to really help the economy so much, and it is being used by a lot of countries. Like, they have the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world, which is the Norwegian sovereign wealth fund, and we also have the Saudi sovereign wealth fund. And in America, there are little by little sovereign wealth funds. Like, if you go to Alaska, Alaska also has its own sovereign wealth fund too. They're creating a sovereign wealth fund for the whole of the United States. It's something that is really really good. We put back money, and the money can be used to cover for a lot of things. So it is a great initiative set by the president. It is a great initiative set by the president. Not just a great initiative, but also a good plan that is really that is all for good, right? The purpose of it is good. The purpose of it is to generate funds, that can really help in a lot of things, and you can you can disagree with the president, but he really has a good plan, a good vision for America, and I wish him nothing but good luck with his cabinets, and good luck to Elon Musk too, as they continue making the country great and great and great and great nation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.